welcome to a very special edition of Morning Break as we go on the road.
I'm so excited, I can hardly stand it.
We've got busloads of people who are going to shuffle off to Buffalo, as the sign says on the Marketplace marquee. All of us headed for Robert Redford's movie, The Natural.
The Natural. And, Don, in addition to meeting Robert Redford, we'll be giving away prizes, including a colored television. And we'll find out what it takes to be an extra in a Hollywood baseball movie.
We have some people here that look like they did a little extra in terms of costumes. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
You looking forward to shuffling off to Buffalo with us?
Mm-hmm.
You a Robert Redford fan?
Yeah.
Good to,
My daughter.
oh, good to have you. You wait, you gonna be in the movie? Yeah, I think so. We haven't counted up everybody in line, but I think it's safe to assume that Rochester is going to be well represented in Buffalo as the filming of The Natural proceeds.
What are you going to see?
The movie. I'll be on it.
Who's in the movie?
Me.
You're going to be in it? Who's the star?
Me.
Among those standing in line to join us on our journey, Ed Zazowski. And Ed, in some senses for you, this is a return home.
Yes, it is. I worked from 1934 to 36 in building the stadium in Buffalo, New York. I poured cement, mixed cement, and carried bags of cement and sand in order to build all by hand the stadium.
How many people here are all set for a little movie in Buffalo tonight? Are you going to be warm enough? That's what I want to know.
We got blankets and stuff. We got a lot of stuff with us.
We got blankets.
What made you decide to do this? This is going to be a long night. You have to
No.
I guess I could answer that question myself. Anyone here that remembers the 1930s? What a baseball game was like? Ah, I see a hand back here. Let me get to you. Right over here. What's your name?
Helen Manses?
Did you go to some baseball games in the 30s?
Sure, lots of them.
Well, this will be a little trip down nostalgia lane for you tonight, right?
Right. This is my mother's hat I got out of the mothballs today.
Oh, you look like you're going to have a good time.
We're from the Rochester School of the Arts at Monroe. We're majoring in some sort of the arts, so that's why we're going to Buffalo, because we all want to be actors and actresses right here.
We want to see how Robert Redford
Looks. I want to look
and we also want to see how the director can help rule all these people. And we're doing it to get
A's.
Yeah, to get A's in school. In drama.
We're going for the experience. See, we're all drama majors and stuff like that, so everybody's going for the experience mostly instead of going, well, for the fun of it too. So.
And it's going to be fun, just to go. It's going to be fun.
All right! Is everybody ready to go to Buffalo? All right. Pat, what do you think?
I'm all set.
Okay, let's get this show on the road, as they say, all right? Everybody ready to shuffle off to Buffalo for the filming of The Natural? What was that?
We didn't make Hollywood, but we're going to shuffle off to Buffalo. Here we are on bus number 2. We're shuffling all off to Buffalo. I feel like I'm on the Viper. This is such a bumpy ride. But we have 44 people here, and our good, fearless leader is Edith King, our bus driver. How about everybody on this bus? There are such a great bunch of people. We've met everyone. We've introduced ourselves. And we want to talk a little more to these people. This woman here, look at this lady. Stand up here. Is she dressed for the part or what? You are?
Carol Cushion.
And Carol, looking forward to going to Buffalo to meet Robert. Huh?
Definitely. I'm very excited. This is going to be fun.
If you had a chance to ask him any question, what question would you ask Robert Redford?
I heard that he wasn't married any longer.
Sit down. All right, sit down. Okay, thank you very much. Now, you are?
Jeanette Marzano.
Jeanette, I love this hat. Was that from the 30s?
Yes, it was. This was my mother's hat, and I saved this.
How nice, because The Natural, which he's filming in Buffalo, is set in the 30s. That's why we had to wear dark-colored clothing and everything. Let me ask you, what were you doing back in 1930?
Well, I hate to admit this, but that's the year I was born.
Happy birthday, 1930! Thank you. Let me talk to some other people. Hi, how are you?
Fine.
You are?
Michael, Lakota?
And then, Mike, why are you headed off to Buffalo?
Well, my wife talked me into it.
Did she have to beat you into it?
Not really. She didn't have to pull my leg too hard.
Okay, great. I think this is nice, all of us getting together, strangers getting to know one another and going off to Buffalo. Well, we're going to have a good time, aren't we, gang? We've already had cookies and gingerbread and you name it. We've had little snacks on this bus, so we're ready to just roll into Buffalo and meet Double R superstar Robert Redford.
Aboard bus number 1. What prompted you to make this journey today?
Oh, I thought it was a wonderful idea. I never did anything crazy since I was a little kid. Now I'm a big kid, and I think it's time to start doing something crazy again.
Big kid, but back on the school bus again.
Right, right.
Yeah, I thought I might be able to be the leading lady for Bob. I thought I might get to be Bob's leading lady.
You never know. It could be a star discovery. We have some people over here that are joining us too. We're just curious as to, now that you're halfway there and you can't turn around, do you regret it yet?
No way. Maybe tonight about 12:30, but not now.
What, how about back here? What prompted you to make the trip?
Well, I didn't think I'd ever have a chance to do it again, so why not?
You're going to get a chance to be in the movie.
Pardon? No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'll be there. We'll be in the back. Now, this lady here, I remember from our morning break show at Marketplace Mall the morning that we made this trip, and you gave up some important events just to go along here.
Well, it's my birthday today.
That's right.
Maybe Robert, could meet us at the bus,
You never know. If we don't get that, I'll tell you what, I got a birthday here today. What's your first name again?
Dottie.
Dottie. Can we all sing happy birthday to Dottie? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dottie. Happy birthday to you. And we'll be back with more Morning Break as our journey to Buffalo continues.
Look who's on bus number 2. Robert Redford himself. So what if it's only in a photograph? He's gorgeous, huh?
Yes, he is. He really is.
This picture comes to us courtesy of Gail Caulfield, and she says she is an expert on Robert Redford, and we're going to put her to the test. Let me ask you, what year was Robert Redford born in? Wait.
1937.
Let me check my record.
August 17.
Okay, according to my records here, he was born August 18, 1937. Let's give it to her, huh, Gail? Close enough. Okay. What color? Let me ask somebody else. Gail, we know you know. What color are Robert Redford's eyes? Blue. Okay, good. What color is his hair? Blonde. Reddish blonde. Okay. Now for 20 points. Who can tell me Robert Redford's, I didn't even know this, Robert Redford's first name? Raise your hand if you can tell me. Gail, not you. We know you know. Anybody else? Robert is not his first name, and I didn't know this. What? You all don't know. Everybody knows this. What is Robert Redford's first name? It is not Robert. Bob. Okay, Gail will tell us. What is Robert Redford's first name?
Charles.
It is Charles. He is actually Charles Robert Redford Jr. So there you have it. Don, back to you.
Thank you, Wanda. You know, I was thinking, you're doing all that trivia in the other bus, and if I even began to ask some movie trivia on this bus, I'd be in big trouble. There would be 3 people who would dominate the conversation. You know them as well as our viewers on Morning Break, because they join us from time to time to talk about the movies. Jack Garner from the Democratic Chronicle, Randy Basso from Free Time, and Bill Klein from WVOR. Good evening. I'm tempted to say good morning because we always meet in the mornings. Jack, you have been on the set of The Natural, and I know you did a couple articles. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect as this bus rolls toward Buffalo tonight.
Well, my first impression, I was over there for some of the baseball scenes, and I had to say, you know, Rochester was in the running for a while to have our stadium be used. And after seeing this stadium over there and the way that they refurbished it in the style of the 30s, I totally understand the decision. It really looks like a Metro New York 30s kind of a look, and it was fun to see the stadium with that kind of an imagery, you know, and to see these ball players in their period costumes and all that sort of stuff. I can see why they chose that city.
What about your impressions, any of you, on Redford as an actor? Past films you've seen, and we won't show many of this, so you can speak out as much as you want.
Well, I think that most people look at Robert Redford and think good looking and not much more, but in so many of his films, All the President's Men and Downhill Racer and many that are not even Sting and Butch Cassidy, he has shown so much real talent that it's exciting to know that he's going to be doing this particular film. It's one of my favorite novels from high school, and I'm looking forward to seeing his work.
Bill, you think anybody's going to see us now? We'll be way back up in the back of the stands tonight.
Well, I would, in terms of talking about Redford for a second, I would agree on the two films, and in fact, Randy mentioned, I think Downhill Racer and All the President's Men are fine pieces of work by him. Also, he's proved his talent as a director, and I understand from some people that have worked up there on the production of The Natural that he's behind the camera as much as he is in front of it. So he's taking rather a personal, he's taking this on as a personal project. I think he has a lot to, with his reputation as an actor and a director, I think he has a lot of interest in the production.
We'll be looking forward to all of that as we head toward Buffalo. Wanda, right now, let's check out things on bus number 2.
Mike, let me ask you, how long were you waiting at Marketplace Mall?
Since 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Jeanette, what about you?
Well, we at the same time.
1 o'clock. What about you guys? 11 o'clock? 11 o'clock to see Robert Redford. 9 o'clock this morning? 9 o'clock this morning, they've been waiting. 20 minutes, we'll be there. Doc, back to you.
Well, Wanda, as you know, of course, we're headed to Buffalo, the Buffalo War Memorial. And already preparation is underway for the shooting of tonight's scene. In fact, Pete Burrell is going to give us a guided tour as they get ready to film The Natural.
This is like the circus come to town. When I was a kid, my father and mother never took me to the circus. They took me down and watched the circus unload, and that's what this is all about. This is what I get off on. The trucks. Prop truck, grip truck, electric truck, camera truck. Got wardrobe truck.
What size shirt do you wear?
Large. 17, 17.
Here's your stuff.
Thanks.
Nice.
The catering truck, which is probably the most important truck. Probably the most important decision a producer makes is picking the right caterer. But this is our crew call. The first thing everybody does, have a little breakfast, and then we load up and move inside. The stars have their mobile homes. How many trucks do we carry, Dennis?
Altogether?
Altogether.
On this one?
How many vehicles would you say?
Probably close to 50 vehicles.
50 vehicles. How's that? That's production.
We're back. We've had everybody warming up here because we want to do a little singing. Now, one of the films, of course, people remember when they think of Robert Redford is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. We're going to try to get some people to sing Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. If they can't do that, we're going to try to whistle. Now, I got some people over here, I think, that know the words. So they'll help us a little bit. We all ready for a little chorus of Raindrops now? Ready? Maybe you want to just help us out here a little bit. Ready? I'll give you the first one. Ready? Raindrops keep falling on my head. It's a little to ignore it.
Nothing seems to fit. So raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling.
All right, little whistling now. Okay, and here we are. We have arrived now. Bus number 1 is unloading. I think Wanda's back here in bus number 2. Let's go see if they're all ready to get out. I believe they're all set here as we have all of our busloads here in Buffalo now. Have a good trip.
Hi, it was great. This is a great bunch I was with.
Oh, we had a good time. We were singing. I knew you were doing a little trivia, so
we had trivia.
We did a little singing, but we lost count. I looked behind us. There are more buses behind us than the eye can see, and I'm not sure exactly how many people finally got on. We'll know, of course, in a very few minutes how many people made this trip.
I think I heard something like 25 buses. This is fantastic. I feel like a pilgrim, and I've just landed on Plymouth Rock. We're here!
Well, it's a good group. We're all waiting to go inside now, and we'll rejoin you there in just a moment as we continue our journey to Buffalo.
Up next, we'll be giving away prizes, including a color television, and we'll meet some of the supporting cast of The Natural. Stay with us.
Well, we wandered inside here, and I think we're all set to go for not only our morning break show, but the big show here in Buffalo.
Oh, the big show indeed. Robert Redford. I understand he is back taking care of some last-minute business. He will be out momentarily.
Okay, one of the things we're going to be doing throughout this broadcast and our show tonight are giving away some prizes. We have a separate mic for that. So now we'll turn and say good evening to folks. Could we have your attention for just a moment? We have a couple of prizes to give away. So you have your ticket stubs handy. And some of the filming, of course, will be taking place in a very few minutes. So get in your best form, get your screaming voices ready, and we'll proceed. We're going to reach in now, and courtesy of Marketplace Mall, an Atari 7500 Video Arcade. Now this will attach to a black and white or color TV. It's valued at $110. We have the coupon for that here, and we're going to draw one out now and see who gets this one.
I understand, Don, these tickets here were given upon entering the stadium here. So if you have your ticket, you will now want to get it out, the white ticket with the black writing on it. I have ticket number 00311.
00311. You may come down and match your ticket here, and we'll see if you have your prize.
Okay, our winner, Don. I think our winner is coming. Could you come right over here, sir? We'll find out who the winner is, what his name is. It is a gentleman. His winning number was 00311. Step right up here. Hi, how
congratulations.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Okay. Here's your coupon, and you may take that over to Marketplace and redeem it. And thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Now, I have something else we're going to do, and I need your attention for this. If you can hold on to that. Because I don't want anyone to get hurt. But I have in my pocket here, and we'll be doing this several times tonight, a baseball autographed by Robert Redford. I don't know if anybody wants this or not. And I don't know how good my arm is if I can get up too high, but I don't want to hurt anybody with this, so maybe I shouldn't even throw it if you're going to get hurt. I don't know. Think there's a chance of that?
You're a terrible tease.
Well, here we go. Everybody's watching now. Here it is. Robert Redford, an autographed baseball.
Here he goes. Don Alhart. There it goes. Oh! They're fighting up there. Somebody has it. Congratulations.
As we look behind us, we see the cast and crew are making final preparations for the filming of tonight's scenes. One face that might be familiar to moviegoers is that of character actor Wilford Brimley. As you may recall, he played Jack Lemmon's friend in The China Syndrome and appeared with Paul Newman in Absence of Malice.
Another actor who is in The Natural is a man who is standing right next to me. His name is Richard Farnsworth. He is now receiving very good reviews for a film that he made just very recently. It's called The Gray Fox. It has been released, showing in Canada. It's not yet in Rochester. We are waiting, though, because it is superb. Your acting in it, Richard, is said to be superb. You are now garnering so much recognition. What's that like for you?
I kind of like it. After 45 years in the business, I like it fine.
Did it come as a surprise to you?
This film did. nobody knew it was going to take off like it did. We knew we had a different film, but until we got into it, we didn't realize it was going to be received like it is. We're all tickled to death.
Also, what comes to mind is Come a Horseman with Jane Fonda.
Yes, ma'am.
What was that like for you?
That was fine. That was kind of the turn of my career. I quit doing stunts and went to acting after that.
And now you have wound up here in Buffalo, New York to do The Natural with Robert Redford.
Yes.
And you tell me you're not a baseball player, but you certainly look the part, and you're chewing that tobacco, sir, like you are.
I never played ball, only when I was a kid in grammar school, and but all I have to do is keep the kids in line and just fake it. You know, I'm not a ball player, but if I look like one, that's all that counts, I guess.
Maybe we can cut down a little bit more and take in more of
The director of The Natural is Barry Levinson. This is his second feature film after the critically acclaimed Diner. Is directing sports in a movie a little tougher?
Well, the logistics of baseball are difficult in that you don't have any real kind of continuity. In other words, if a guy hits it, that's one shot. If a guy crosses first base, it's another shot. If someone looked from third to first, it's another shot. So you could shoot 40, 50 shots and maybe end up with like 25 seconds of film, whereas if you did 40, 50 setups, you could have, in most situations, 9, 10 minutes of film, you know, as an example. Like it's a lot of shooting for very little footage.
Then there are all the extras. And just how important is the contribution of our Rochester fans?
Fans are part of baseball, and what we need are the fans to make it all, you know, come together. So when they're, you know, reacting like fans would at a baseball game, it's what makes baseball exciting.
The fans are excited, but right now it's not for the baseball game. Robert Redford has made his way out onto the field. We'll be talking to him soon, but first, a special giveaway. The first number is 03290. 03290.
03290.
The second number is 03277. 03277.
Get your singing voice in tune and head this way.
And our last number is 05485. 05485.
Those 3 ticket holders, please head down this way. We'll see how good you are at singing the Star-Spangled Banner. An award based on the crowd reaction now when you vote. Based on the crowd reaction, the winner will receive a color television set. The first runner-up will receive a Kodak Instant camera, or Instamatic camera, or Kodak camera. Third runner-up, dinner for 2 at Zoe's. All right, we have Janet Schmidt and something Kavanaugh. Leslie Kavanaugh and
Bob Menz.
Bob Menz here. All right, who shall we start with?
Me. Ladies,
all right. Now, everybody listen very carefully. You're going to have to vote on this. It will make Janet number 1.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
All right, very, very good. Janet, have you ever sung before here?
Oh, no.
Very good.
Debut.
Your singing debut, and a very good one. All right, Janet over there. Leslie Kavanaugh.
She won.
Contestant number 2.
I can't. Oh, say, can we see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we went?
Hail.
We hail the...
I don't know, Leslie. Leslie, the crowd is turning on you here, right before your eyes. All right. We have to... Okay, this was again...
Bob Menz.
All right, Bob.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? It's enough.
I bet you didn't think it was possible that somebody could sing worse than Leslie did you, until that came along? All right. Let's have a round of applause for contestant number 1, Janet. Contestant number 2, Leslie. And contestant number 3, Bob. Ooh, it's tough. I think we're safe in assuming that Janet wins the color TV, right? J.C. Penney, a 15-inch color TV worth $450. That's cable ready, Janet. Congratulations. I don't know between the next two who won. I was pretty close. We got to go between Leslie and Bob. You don't have to sing again. We're just going to vote again. But we need to see who gets the disc camera and who gets dinner for two. Leslie. How about a round of applause for Leslie?
Getting better.
And how do you feel about Bob? I don't know. I think Bob got the... Bob, where are you from?
Webster.
Oh, very good. We must have a contingent from Webster up there. I would think that Bob, based on a round of applause, gets the Kodak disc camera. Where do you work, by the way?
I'm retired from Kodak.
All right, there we go. And Leslie, dinner for two at Zoe's. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
How about a round of applause for all three contestants and their Star-Spangled Banner.
When we come back, Rochester's role in The Natural and Robert Redford.
And welcome to the championship playoff game between the Pittsburgh Pirates and your New York Knights. I understand we have maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people from Rochester tonight. Is that true? All right.
And this is the man with the extra touch. He is the one who's been supervising and organizing and just getting the extras to do what you want. What's the key to that touch?
Well, really just talking to the extras. You know, I find any place we go to make a movie, you know, people are more than willing to, you know, help you out, cooperate, and you just give them a little information and they just run with it. They just really go. This is the most important game that you folks can remember here at Knight Stadium for a long, long time, okay? There is a lot of excitement in the air. The stadium is filled. There is not an empty seat in the whole stadium, okay? A warm breeze is blowing from New Jersey, okay? I'm familiar with the script and the script content, and I know what the quality of the background action should be for this scene. The character of Roy Hobbs, played by Mr. Redford, has been injured and not playing for the last few games. So when he takes the field and at his first at bat, he gets a very strong ovation from the crowd. I think you folks can do that. We're setting up our first shot. The camera is shooting towards home plate in this direction, seeing all of you. And this will be a shot of Roy Hobbs, your hero, number 9, taking his place to the on-deck circle, okay?
Hey, camera marker. Camera marker. Okay? All right. And action.
With a scene like this where you're doing a baseball movie, you've got to make it as real as possible. You don't want everybody to be cheering all the time. That's not what baseball games are all about. If you go to a real baseball game, it's a pretty mellow experience, except for the few moments of you know, things. Those people come here really with the right attitude, that they want to make the most of the experience, to participate as much as possible, and they're very responsive. I mean, they're just natural talent. That's a cut. Very nice, everyone. Very nice.
I thought it might be good to come up in the stands here this evening and get a feel for what it's like to be an extra. You know, talk to some of the people and find out if they've had a good time here this evening, exactly how they think it's going. Ma'am, you seem to be enjoying things this evening. I notice you obviously whistle quite a bit here, and not Not a talkative bunch up here. This gentleman over here is having a little popcorn. You seem to. What's it like being an extra? Do you really feel you've been fulfilled here this evening? Does anyone back? Well, gee, this must be your brother. I think this is this guy's brother over here. I don't know. I just can't seem to get anyone to talk to me up here, but it does give you an indication of what Hollywood's all about. And I bet you, when you see The Natural, when it comes out next May, you're going to look a little extra carefully at the top back row. See if this guy's still there.
Don, the crowd has certainly had a chance to cheer the team on tonight. But in baseball, whether it's in the movies or in real life, three things can happen. You win some, you lose some, and some get rained out.
To say a few words, and we would like to make a couple presentations ourselves. One, this is a gift for you to take back, courtesy of the Marketplace Mall, which made it possible for us to coordinate all of the people from Rochester. Also, we have, we'll let you open this one a little later, but Dave Brown in Rochester, who is famous for his hats around the country. Charlie Daniels and a few others are wearing his hats, and he wanted to share that with you. We wanted to give you a chance to share a few words with the crowd here tonight.
I would like to thank you. Can you hear me?
Why don't you grab this out of the way?
I wish I could share this gift with you. Obviously, this game has been called on account of rain, and that's what we get for fooling with Mother Nature. But I'd like to thank you all for coming out and being so supportive. We like to think that we can't do this film without your help and your participation. And so I'm personally very touched and very grateful, and I also speak on behalf of the film company. And watching you tonight, I'm particularly sorry that we couldn't have the whole night together, because I thought you were terrific.
Invite him back tomorrow. Back tomorrow.
Now, I realize that this is probably very difficult, but for any of you who can or would like to come back tomorrow night, assuming we don't have a repeat of the same weather, we'd love to have you. We'd like you to come out and be a part of this, and also come out and have fun. So for you people who are from Rochester in particular, and and those people from Buffalo who have come out as well, thank you. Thank you very much. Please come back. Thanks for your support and your cooperation.
We can do more. We're going to step out of the rain, and we'll be back to talk to Robert Redford right after this.
Fans are, despite the rain, still an enthusiastic welcome for you, Robert Redford, and I know you're especially appreciative of the work that extras do in a film such as this.
I am, and particularly the group that was here tonight. They were really terrific. I'm not saying that just as some consolation to the rain and everything. They were really wonderful. There was a lot of guts to what they were doing. They were behind it. You know, it can go either way. You know, you can get people out here to just fool around. Or they're not do anything, but these people were really behind it, and it means a lot to us, because we can't, quite frankly, we can't make the film we want to make as authentically as we want to make it, with the realism and the quality, without the support of the people. And you're talking about thousands of people that have to act like people in 1938, 1939, and they were great. I mean, there's a lot of warmth and a lot of good feeling, so I'm particularly impressed and pleased.
Robert, speaking of realism and getting as close to a baseball story as possible, how close are you trying to get to that? How much genuine baseball to the book? Yes.
Pretty close, except for the ending, which I won't divulge.
No doubt. Yeah. And what about how close to a baseball story? Are you going to be exact in terms of?
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Of course, when you're dealing with a story about someone who makes their own bat from a tree felled by lightning, you're kind of on
can
thin.
do that, can't you?
You're kind of well, not since I was a kid, but anyway, you're on. That's tricky. You have to be careful. But the baseball stuff we're doing as authentically as possible. I'm doing all my own baseball in it.
Like I say, what challenges does that pose to recreate with authenticity a baseball game of the 30s, using equipment, using baseball gloves from the 30s without all the
tough. Have you seen the gloves?
That's where we are.
There's like 5 fingers. And the first time I got out there with a glove, there's the old-fashioned glove. I put it up in front of my face, has no webbing, and the ball hit me in the forehead, came right through the webbing. So that's interesting. I mean, it's historically interesting, which is another reason why I like Western New York. I had never spent any time up here. And aside from the fact that the people are very friendly, I'm quite impressed by how friendly they are. It's the only chance I really get to get any kind of an education as to what's going on in the country, to get out and meet the people like this, because I just can't take off like other people can. So to get out and to see the cities and to see that there's still some tradition left and the feelings of the people, which are obviously very friendly, that's good. I mean, I'm having a great time.
Well, we're glad you are. Is this bringing back any of your baseball days in college, being able to do a baseball story?
Well, my college career was pretty short. I found beer awfully early. And I was a baseball player when I was younger, when I went to go play baseball to college. But I wasn't there but a short time before I found another road that I took. It almost took me out the deep end, but it's nice to be back.
You know, in a sense, as the character in this film is fulfilling a dream, does it in a way fulfill a dream for you to be the baseball player?
Sure it does, yeah. I mean, I can't tell you the times as a kid. I mean, my hero was Ted Williams as a kid. And there was no baseball out in California where I grew up. I mean, there's no major league ball like there is now. You had to read information that was coming in the newspapers about what was happening. It was always happening in the East. So it was a big thrill. I have to say, to admit that I envisioned when I was about 10, 11 years old, someday being in a big league ballpark like here and hitting one over the right field wall like we did. So that was a big charge.
Getting back to this weather here, a lot of us, when we see the movies, they're completed, edited, perfect. This must try an actor's patience, having the delays and the weather and not being in control of certain situations. Does it ever get to you?
Well, we're never in control of much, after all, are we? But that's what we're paid for. I mean, that's what your profession is. You learn to live with that, and I don't think it's fair to complain about it because we get paid well enough, and it's a tough industry that a lot of people don't realize is as tough as it is, but that's part of it, and that's what making films is.
As you said before, welcome to Western New York, and I guess the rain says that all. Robert Redford, thank you for taking time to be with us tonight and sharing a few moments with those from Rochester. Well, that's our morning break show, and now it's time to get on the bus and shuffle back to Rochester.
Yeah.
You all set for the return trip?
I'm ready.
Okay, that's... Sir, you see a big yellow bus? They all... Wait a minute, I gotta get this from you. Oh. They all left?
All left, that's it.
There was one bus that was supposed to take us back.
I haven't seen it anywhere around.
All left, huh? There's a motorhome coming though, and we better get out of the way, because that hasn't left. Here's my limo now. My limousine is here, and now I can go home in style in my own person. I bet the bus is just around the corner. Wouldn't you think so? Okay, bring the bus in now. Joke's over. We're ready to go home.
There are no buses.
No buses?
No buses.
Well, we may have missed the bus, but we certainly didn't miss out on a fun time here in Buffalo.
No, we did not, and it was worth standing in the rain for.
You know, we got to meet some of the people that get to make a movie, to work behind the scenes.
We got to give away some really nice gifts.
We got to talk to someone that no one else really had the privilege of talking to on a one-to-one basis, and we're really grateful for the chance to talk with
Robert Redford. I still don't believe it.
I wonder if he'll give us a ride home. He must have like a big limousine or something waiting for him.
Oh, I bet, with telephone and television and probably a bathtub.
If we just keep looking around, you know, we'll probably find somebody will come by. There'll be a cab or a bus, maybe ground bus.